47. Your target is the infamous serial killer known as the Censor. With a flair for the theatrical, the Censor acts as an examiner who grades his victims based on how much they struggle for their lives. The true identity of the Censor is unfortunately unknown, but the discovery of 2 recent victims indicates he's now exploring Whittleton Creek, Vermont, in search of prey. We only have a limited window of opportunity here, 47. Find the Censor and make sure he never grades anyone again. Best of luck.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Year 3 version of the serial killer elusive target. And in this video I'll be showing you 2 methods for this one. This is going to be the definitive walkthrough for the serial killer, aka the Censor. And the first method I'll be showing you the default loadout, so if you're a brand new player and you're playing this for the very first time, this first method is going to be best for you. I'm going to bring on default loadout for this one. For the second method, we'll be using more of an efficient loadout and using more of an efficient method and be a lot more quicker as well. So for the first method, default loadout, start at the Whittleton Creek start location, and away we go. Any suit you want, doesn't matter which one. So the first thing we need to do is acquire ourselves a crowbar. We need to break into Helen West's house, and in there is going to be some poison, and we're going to use that to our advantage. So that's what we're going to need to go get. So the crowbar is going to be over here by the construction site. So it's going to run all the way down to the end of the road.
You look tired. Heavy load today?
He should be looking at his clipboard right now. He's going to turn around in a few seconds time, but it does give you enough time to jump over this barrier and get behind him before he does that. Crouch as you go past the pile of rubble, grab the crowbar, and then jump over this fence once you've got it. We're now out of that trespassing zone, and we're good to go. Next we're going to get into Helen West's house, so you can go through this open gate, jump over this this banister down to the bottom, and then break open the door using the crowbar that you just acquired. Once you're through here, on the left there's going to be a lethal poison pill jar. Go ahead and grab that. We're going to use this to poison the target's drink, and it will be a lethal poison kill. His body is going to get found, but with lethal poison and accident kills, it's not going to spoil your silent assassin rating, so you're good to go for a silent assassin on both of these methods, so you have no worries at all. So we're going to head to the house now. So he's going to be at the house where the barbecue is taking place. He'll be going around interviewing potential victims for him. You can even talk to him as 47 if you'd like as well, but it doesn't really lead anywhere, so it's not really worth it. Doesn't present any opportunities or anything. So we're going to wait for this guy to leave the garage, and then we're going to close it up behind him. The reason for that is because we're going to take out a distraction. I'm going to use a coin for this. Open the door, throw the coin on the floor. I'm going to retrieve the coin. That's going to distract the server. Right here. And once he goes to investigate, comes behind the door, whack him with the crowbar, and then quickly drag him and put him in the freezer. Put his disguise on. In a few seconds time or so, you'll have someone coming into the garage. You need to do that relatively quickly. So once you grab that disguise, we can come back into the kitchen and throw the coin on the opposite side of the room just to get that enforcer to turn around. And once he does that, you'll be able to poison this glass of whiskey with your lethal poison. There should be red mist coming from the glass. That will indicate that you've poisoned it. Now, you don't have to do this next step. I don't recommend it. There's 2 people in the garage at the moment. I want to retrieve my suit, but just don't do it. Don't bother taking the risk. Don't bother trying. I just did it because I had extra spare time. So all we've got to do now at this point is head to an exit, because it's essentially going to take care of itself. He's going to be wandering outside at the back in the barbecue area, you know, as I said, interviewing his potential victims. He'll eventually come inside and go into, that's what she said, eventually he'll go and drink the glass of whiskey from the poison glass that we poisoned, and he's just going to keel over and die on the spot. And you're going to get a silent assassin rating for it. So the bottom left corner, you'll see at the side of my minimap, there's a picture of 2 guns, which is green currently. That indicates that you currently have silent assassin. And once the target, you know, gets eliminated, we'll still retain that green icon. If you lose your silent assassin at any point, it turns red. So that's a good indicator. If you want to know how to put that on your minimap, you need to go onto your gameplay options, and you'll be able to turn on the silent assassin tracker in there. So around about the 3 minutes, nearly 4 minute mark, your target will eventually drink from that glass. And then that's all it takes, really. It's just once you poison that glass, you really just wait at the exit. I'm waiting here at the bus stop because the bus stop is the exit we can take. So any second now. There we go. Target eliminated. Poison elimination. Unnoticed kill. Done. So once you've exited here, you'll get a silent assassination. Very easy for the serial killer. Method 2 is going to be much quicker and much more advanced. So we're going to start in the construction site. And we're going to bring along the Seeker 1, the breaching charge, and a lockpick. That's all you're going to need for this one. So we're going to use all of those items. From the very start, I'm going to skip the opening camera panning shot and immediately head towards the house. I'm also going to show you the raft exit as well. Not many people have known about it, not many new people have seen it, so that's what I'm going to do. Also, we'll lockpick that garage a little bit later on to show you all that goodness. So what we're essentially doing for this one is setting a trap. So we're going to head into this garage right now, open the door, use the door as cover, and then shoot at that server right there with your Seeker. Put it away after you reload it. Once he starts walking away, not towards you, but the other direction, you're going to want to take out your Seeker again, use the corner as cover, and shoot the target. He's going to be the guy in the blue shirt, of course. Once you've done that, once he stops reacting to the other guy, he's going to get sick, and he's going to head up the stairs to the remaining available bathroom. So as he does that, we're going to set a trap by placing an explosive right in the toilet bowl. You don't have to use a breaching charge if you don't really want to, but it's a silent explosion, so it's probably the best bet. But you can also use any explosion you like, because we're basically heading straight into an exit anyway as soon as it goes off. Next step is going to use a lockpick on this garage right here, next door. There's going to be a paddle on the wall. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's going to unlock the secret raft exit. So we're going to head over here towards where the actual exit is. And around about the 130 mark, 135 or so, you can go ahead and set off that explosion. And that should take out your target. Once you've got a target elimination, you can go ahead and pick up the paddle again, and your exit will appear. Once you've taken the exit, there we go. It's as easy as that. I think it's quick, I think it's efficient, and it's a nice, simple way of actually doing it. As long as you have the equipment in the start location, of course. Otherwise, you can just do method 1. You can also do a variation of this. If you start with your suit, you can head straight to the party and Seeker 1 the target, and then Seeker 1 the server, and then Seeker 1 the target, and then drown him if you'd like. You can do it that way if you're lacking equipment, and you can take any exit you like after that. So if you don't have these start locations, you still need a Seeker though, but yeah, you can do it that way if you like. But that's how you get the serial killer nice and easily with 2 available methods. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. That's going to do it for this one. So feel free to drop a like on the video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you want to do the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even become a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description for all the details. A big shout out to Paul Walker, Paul J8I, Carl Moon, Bogdan Horton, Wandering Wendy, Constantine Mueller, and Paul at Home. That's 3 Pauls there. Yeah, big shout out to all those that are Psycho Assassin members of my channel. If you want your name read out as well, you can become a Psycho Assassin member yourself by clicking the join button below, clicking the link in the description. All the details are all there. Again, thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Cheers.